Opening day. Okay, that was right above us. Let's get in. All right, fellas. Opening day of the muzzleloader deer hunt here in Utah, general season. I was unable to harvest one on the bow hunt, so going in the dark. Gonna get out here and try to get set up on a spot that I've seen some good bucks in here over the years during this time of year. So I haven't been able to hunt this or scout it for probably 3 weeks now. I had my elk hunt last week, and so I haven't been up here. I don't know where a good buck is right now. Just hoping something's moved into this basin. It's kind of away from the road, so I'm the first one here at the trailhead. Hopefully that's a good sign. We'll go see what we can turn up. See if we can get some video, get a closer look. I'm headed over there right now. This buck looks like a freaking brute. He's got a huge body. His forks aren't great, but he just looks old. Old, mature deer. Just about eat crap. So, I'm gonna try to get over here, make it happen. Let's go. Send some good vibes this way, fellas. Let's do this. Well, fellas, quick hunt update. I got a shot at that toad. Freaking buck, stud buck. And somehow I missed. Had to be about 150 to 200. I didn't take time to range him because he had me pegged. I didn't really have much of an option. I was gonna try to dead rest on my pack, but they looked like they were getting ready to bolt. So I just threw it up and held steady, thought I hit him, but I didn't. He ran down the hill. Him and the other two bucks, they ran down, and this other hunter that I didn't know was down here below me, down off the hill, he took a shot at him while they were running. He and I just met up, and we've been looking for blood for half hour, 45 minutes. No blood. We both missed, so I could sit down and cry right now. I'm so freaking crushed. The guy told me, he's like, that was a freaking hammer buck. Holy crap. Heavy old brute. I just want to cry. Anyway, hiking out of the hole now, so got a couple reasons to cry, but I am one sad dude. Man. Well, fellas, headed back into this spot where I missed a stomper buck on the opener. That was on Wednesday morning. It's Tuesday, so it's almost been a full week. I know it's been hunted hard, so it'd probably be difficult to turn anything up, but I got to try. He was a great buck. So, and there were a few other 4 points in the area, so I got a little bit of a hike, get myself in position before light. Let's hope it happens. I have a chance. I'm hoping for another one. Unfinished business, man. Let's go. Well, fellas, I made it to the glassing point. We got about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes till shooting light. Fingers crossed we can turn up a shooter today. I'd really like to get it done. I've been devastated ever since I missed that buck, but the only way I'm gonna get one kill is if I keep after it. So I'm back up here in position where I want to be. So far, there's no other hunters in here that I'm aware of, which would be awesome. But at the end of the day, it's public land, general season, so it can get crazy. Just gotta try to get on one and make a good shot this time. Let's do it. there several miles, and I found the world's smallest 4-point. I've been unable to relocate those big bugs. I'm not sure if they completely bounced out of the country or if they're just holding up somewhere in the thick, but I haven't been able to find them. There's 3 bucks over here, this 4-point, and 2 dings, 1 2-point, 1 spike. Been a tough morning. I haven't seen anything great besides a bull elk. I saw a stud bull. Here come the dings. There's the dings. I don't know where the big one's at. All right, fellas. It's Thursday, October 3rd. Today is the last day of the muzzleloader deer hunt here in Utah. So literally 4th and 10. I'm gonna go up for a morning hunt. I have to work a graveyard tonight, so probably regret this later. But I'm gonna try a spot that I haven't hunted for a while. We hunted it maybe once or twice on the bow hunt. Saw some bucks in there. Saw one really good buck, but like I said, I haven't been in here for close to a month now, so not super high expectations, but just trying to turn something up. I missed that dandy on the opener last week, and I've hunted that spot 3 more times since. Haven't been able to turn anything up, so at least anything big. So I'm gonna try this spot out, fingers crossed. We'll get into something. Can't kill them from home, so we're gonna give it a shot. Not a huge buck, but it's the best buck I've seen this morning. It's a 4-point on the right side with a good front and kind of a weak back, and then I think he's a 4x4, yeah. Splits on that back left. Zoom in a little bit. Dang, he's a forever ways away. Man, a bad bug. Oh, he's definitely a shooter. Well, fellas, unfortunately, my muzzleloader tag is going to go unfilled. I've got the dedicated so I can still hunt the rifle deer hunt, but I've struggled ever since I missed that big buck. I haven't seen anything that I really wanted to shoot, but I just found another shooter buck, a new buck I haven't seen before. He's a solid 4-point. He's got about a 2 or 3 inch kicker off his G4 on his left side, so it's a cool buck. I glassed him up late in the morning, long ways away. I just can't make it happen today. I got to work a graveyard shift tonight, so there's just no way I can get over there in time. But I don't know, the rifle hunt's in 2.5 weeks, so He may or may not still be in here. I hope he is. Definitely a good buck, a buck I'd be happy to put my tag on. So hopefully I can relocate him when the time comes, but just exciting to see another good quality buck, different buck than I've seen all year. And I've hunted a good handful of solid bucks, so it's nice to find another one. Bulls have been going nuts all morning. That's been fun. I got video of a pretty cool 6-point, so it's been a good morning. Unfortunately, I didn't get to shoot it, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Got to stay after it. Okay, we're headed out for the rifle deer opener here in Utah, so we're gonna go join the crowds.
Should we just hit this one?
Yeah, we might hit this one on Main Street right here. No, it's just a 4-point. All 4s are pointed down. We're not interested. Anyway, fingers crossed we can find a shooter buck. We're gonna go back into a spot where we know there was one during the muzzleloader, so there might be a foot of snow or more. We have no idea. It's pounded the last 2 days, so we'll go find out.
Let's get her done.
Opening morning, we're still trying to make our way out to our glassing point. Snowed about, I don't know, anywhere from 6 inches to a foot, depending on the drifts. I'd say overall total's about 6 inches deep, which is a rifle hunter's dream. Problem is we've had to walk about, I'd say probably close to 2 extra miles so far, because you couldn't get a machine in here to where we normally park. So we're probably about 30 minutes away from where we want to be set up. It's primo morning, freaking perfect conditions. Haven't even seen a deer yet, so we're a little nervous. We're hoping they've just been holding up, but now that it's going to be nice, hopefully they'll be out moving most of the day, most of the morning. We got to go kill a couple bucks, so wish us luck, fellas. We're grinding. Opening day update, fellas. It's been a struggle. Cade and I have trucked it through the snow several miles. We're in our second spot. It's the afternoon, basically evening hunt now. This morning we went into a spot that had good deer in it and a real nice buck during the muzzleloader, and we saw 6 deer, no bucks, and about 50 head of elk. So it was what I'd consider a bust, honestly. Pretty depressing because we had to hike in there quite a ways in the deep snow. And we had the canyon to ourselves, which you can't ask for much better on a general season rifle hunt. So we got discouraged there, decided to try somewhere new tonight. We've turned up about 6 or 7 total deer, 1 buck. He's a spike, so glad we hiked clear in here for that. Anyway, we're gonna just pick this apart until dark and see if we can turn up any quality bucks. But it's been a tough day. We've heard a lot of shooting. We're just hoping they're not dumping all the big bucks, and we're SOL. We're having a hard time finding them. So we're gonna keep looking, see if we can't turn them up. But fingers crossed. We've been a little bit discouraged today, so we're just trying to keep our heads up and keep on grinding. Well, fellas, today's day number 4, morning hunt. Just headed out here in the dark, try to get out to the end of this ridge before sunlight, and fingers crossed I can find a decent, respectable buck. I'm not going to be as picky. I'm kind of running out of time, so unfortunately I've had a tough time turning up any good bucks. So I was really thinking this snow would make it quite a bit easier, but it's been tough hunting so far. So hopefully we can get on one this morning. We'll see how it goes. Well, fellas, it's another morning hunt. Frickin' freezing. I'm up at 10,000 feet, and wind's blowing, I don't know, 30, 40 miles an hour. Dang near blew me over hiking up here. So it's pretty miserable. I I just glassed some deer over here on this backside. I'm about to grab my pack, my spotter, and go over. Wind's blowing so hard I couldn't even tell what the binos what they were. So I'm gonna get over there and see if I can get the spotter stabilized enough to tell what we got. I'm really hoping it's a good buck. Let's go. All right, fellas, I'll give you the play-by-play. First shot from the top of the ridge up behind me, I took at him right there. He was between these two tree patches in that little sliver. I shot, all the deer ran. I was pretty sure it was a miss, but I'm bailing down there to see. I gotta go look for blood. I mean, you gotta do your due diligence. It's the right thing. I was pretty certain it was a miss. Didn't know for sure. I got down there, confirmed a miss, and I happened to turn around and look back up the canyon where I'm standing now. And the bucks were standing right here in front of this tree, right in front of me. 230 yards, wasn't a perfect shot. Like I said, I hit him middle. He ran to right there and bedded down. And when I got to here, I put one through his neck and he expired immediately. So super pumped, fellas. Not a giant. Let's go check him out. Let's go. Let me grab my hiking poles. We're gonna have a heck of a pack out. There's a freaking hole and we're solo. Here we go. First look at him up close. Let's go see if I don't eat crap coming down. He literally ran 20 yards. Didn't go 20. Fellas. And I'm glad. I'd have been super freaking bummed if I'd had to track him a long ways, because that shouldn't have been that tough of a shot. Tried to video it, offhanded it, just kind of tough conditions, and I'm glad I connected. And that, fellas, is why we run the F1 mainframe by Everly stock. I just brought out that whole deer, all my gear, 3 miles, come down off of this. And really, I don't think that would be possible without a pack that's that solid. That pack's a game changer. And I'm dead, I'm beat, but I was able to do it in one trip thanks to that pack. So they're freaking rad. Can't say enough good things about them. We've packed a lot of animals with those packs. They're freaking solid.